Hi guys, I've missed talking with you past week. I've been underneath. I've been under the weather. Usually I get sick every few years and I just happen to catch something. We're going through town right now. Going to Home Depot, pick up some more containers for more worms. And then I don't know where I'm going after that. If I'm going to go look around. Ooh, it slid. If I'm going to look around town for trees turning, but as I'm driving around, you probably can see, and behind me, there are trees. Recap of the week. Nothing much happened, really. I did hear about the manhunt of the guy who shot his girlfriend in Cleator outside of Mayer. I didn't happen to hear the actual shooting, but I did hear when everybody was searching for him. And then, I think it was Saturday night, they found the truck on the off-ramp at Granite Dells Parkway, and they set up a big perimeter around it before they even searched the vehicle in case he was on foot already. And they had K9 out there, and I think K9 for like 3 K9s actually that I heard, which is a lot. Usually they send 1 or 2, but I think they sent all 3 that they had at the time on duty in the area. So they set this big perimeter up, gonna search for him, and then all of a sudden they get up to the truck and he was already deceased. 901H in the vehicle. So that was a no-brainer there of why didn't they go to the vehicle first, and instead of setting up a whole at least 2 to 3 block perimeter around this thing. So they had to investigate the scene for I think it was like 3 or 4 hours afterwards. What else has happened? I'm downtown right now, just passing the courthouse, seeing what's what's going on and seeing who's around, and not many people. It's 3:45 p.m. in the afternoon, so there's a few people out. I'm just passing the Elks Theater, which they're doing construction. I don't know if they're doing remodeling or what. I think they sold that off to some private company. So yeah, I had to order more bins for worms. I was running out of room, and the bins that I had weren't working out. They were too flimsy and broke apart easily. So I bought an 8-pack of 10-gallon of Rubbermaid Roughnecks, that brand, which seems to be heavy duty quality to hold the vermicompost and the worms inside, and not having to worry about breaking it or anything. So I can not abuse them, but I don't have to be gentle with them like the bins that I have now. Trying to think what else has happened this week. Nothing really. I did get a list made up of things I have free to give away the list keeps building. Stuff that I'm finding in that area of the living room to clean, you know, where I cleaned. A type of propane heater / cook stove for when you camp. I think I've had that thing around 15 years and never used it, so I'm just going to give that away. A couple old cell phones and odds and ends of stuff, kitchen stuff, older kitchen stuff, but brand new stuff. An old juicer. So that'll be going out hopefully tomorrow. I'll set that out front and put that on the Facebook groups that there are up here for the area to either, you know, sell stuff or give stuff away. There's quite a few, and I'll hit up one which I use the most of finding stuff for, and then I'll go to the other ones and put a post there also. And we're almost through town right now. We're at Sheldon and Gurley, going through the light and heading out on the highway for a short distance to get to Home Depot. So there's a little bit more traffic right here I have to watch out for. Oh, shout out to CJ. Always somebody going slow right in front of me. CJ, baby boy 5880, he gave me a shout out, so I'm giving you a shout out back. If you're watching it this far into the vlog, I don't know why you think of me when you see the cotton sign, but maybe you can tell me in your next vlog of when the cotton, when they harvest it. I don't really want to travel all that way to get some cotton, but it would be interesting to see if the worms would eat through that for bedding, as they're eating through, or, you know, using the pants as bedding right now, if they would use the raw cotton out of the field for bedding. So maybe tell me in our next vlog that, you know, if it's a few weeks or something, of when that is. Right now I'm trying to get over the lane, but I've got 1 or 2 more lights to go before I can get over. There we go. I didn't think I'd make it over, but so we were almost at Home Depot now. 1 or 2 more turns and I'll be there, pick up my Rubbermaid bins, and then we will see from there. Oh, I might stop at Starbucks. I was thinking about getting some more coffee grounds, looking to see if they have any more. I don't really need them, but I'll throw them in the front yard in the bin. Not in the bin, in the trench. In the trench I have in the front yard. I've got to turn that. Maybe I'll turn that tomorrow. And then if there's any worms in there, then they will feed off of the coffee grounds in there. And there's quite a bit of traffic up here at Frontier Village. Everybody's turning and pulling out and shopping. Who knows what they're getting, but ooh, some guy named Loss Prevention came out of Ross. Who knows? Another worthless employee. And we are pulling into Home Depot. So let me park this, and I'll talk to you afterwards. So there were no coffee grounds at Starbucks. I went there earlier after Home Depot, and the container that they have outside that hold the coffee grounds didn't have any, so it's not that far to go and look for some more another day, which I'll put out there in the trench out front for the winter time. If there's any worms in there, I haven't even looked. I need to turn that over on the with a pitchfork out front of all the old stuff that I put, you know, the old grass and stuff that I put in the spring. But I did find out some information this past week. Since I've been sick, I've had lots of time to look up things, and I looked up channel tags, and from what I found, I wouldn't say get rid of channel tags altogether, but in searches, through YouTube searches, Google searches, I couldn't find any reason to use them. In any search, they didn't come up. This was based on my channel tags, of what I use. YouTube searches didn't come up with any of that. If they did, I didn't find it. You know, within the 27, 28 videos that I've done so far, nothing was right, like in the first page or the first few pages. That's how I was basing this on. Throughout later 7, 10 pages, then I'd find something, but just use like default tags. Unless someone can prove me wrong that channel tags are worth using, I couldn't find anything. Now, hashtags in Google or YouTube tags, so using hashtags in your tags for your channel, didn't come up with anything either. So, because I was using a couple different tags specifically for this channel, and it didn't come up in any searches. So after that, I put the hashtags and using tags in the title, then it started producing results. My hashtags came up. Life in AZ or AZ Vlogger came up. Now the thing that I found interesting was when I used AZ Vlogger as one of my test tags in my title, it took Google, and it's still taking Google, every few days it will produce 2 to 5 videos that it finds. And then that's it. Where I know I tagged all 27 or 28 videos at once, it would search a few, find them, and then report back those. As in, Life in AZ was tagged all this time and has been found for all the duration. So my thinking is, don't worry about channel tags. Put all your emphasis in getting your videos found through hashtags and your title of naming it properly. That's how I found on mine. If I looked at Prescott, Arizona in my title, and I only have it like in 2 of them, those pop up pretty quick. Upload date, I was using that way, of searching that way. So, and then I put AZ Vlogger into the title in all of them, and as I said, it progressively found them, but not all at once. So if your title is tagged or named properly, not tagged properly, but if you use a hashtag in it for your channel, and if you put the proper name or a name to be found easier or easy for others to search by, then your video itself that you're uploading will be found easier, or how can I say, it would be found quicker. It would be found in the search engine, you know, better. So the date in a title doesn't matter unless you're searching for that specific date of the when the vlog was taken. So putting a date doesn't really matter at all unless it's for that day that you're searching of what happened. Say like Christmas, you know, December 25th, or Thanksgiving Day, then it would matter of a date. Otherwise, it's just a waste of title space where you could use it to increase your title length of the video. So I hope this clears up some questions I had myself. Maybe others have been looking around of how channel tags work, which they don't really. Google doesn't really search for them, and YouTube surely doesn't. Of what I was searching for my own tags, of some specific tags that I use, and using hashtags in a title. That's your best bet, and a properly named title. So I hope that helps someone out there who had questions like I did. And thanks for watching. Tomorrow I think we'll go out to the front yard and look at the tobacco, and the pumpkins are, you know, gone. I mean, the pumpkin vines are gone. The rose bush is growing even taller. I don't know, I thought that thing was going to go dormant until I went out there and watered for the first time over a week. So that'll be our next thing to see tomorrow, is out there. The flow through, I'm going to show you tomorrow. It dropped a bunch of vermicompost and worms in the bottom, and it's nice and shiny and glistening down there. And got to take stuff out to the side of the road for the free stuff. So I've got to move all the free stuff out tomorrow. Get that out of my house. I get tired of looking at it, tripping over it, and hopefully someone else can use it. So see you tomorrow.